the eighth interview that I think I've done as a little standalone interview episode.
It's very difficult. It's an acquired skill, and I think you did an awesome job. The last thing I had on my list here is welcome to Tragedy and Hope, the first service of its kind and the most useful magazine on the planet, strategically designed with you in mind. My name's Richard Grove, and I'm the editor of Tragedy and Hope magazine, and we, on this side of the screen, are honored by your presence and your attention on your side of the screen, as this entire project was created to empower you. If you find yourself here, let's click on the Tragedy and Hope magazine link, which brings you here to the tragedyandhope.com homepage. And now, since we're all on the same page, and that's my job, it's my pleasure to introduce Lisa Arborcheski, publisher of Tragedy and Hope. Together we'll navigate you through what we built with the help of a few of our friends, and she's going to help me shed some light on this project so you can see for yourself.
Welcome. Tragedy and Hope is a solution-based internet subscription service which researches, organizes, presents, and delivers relevant information in historical and contemporary context. By bringing together a dream team of artists and media creators, we provide you with a multitude of perspectives to empower you with the organized knowledge you need to confidently weigh and make informed decisions on your own behalf. Subscribers to Tragedy and Hope are people who are conscious and aware of the world around them and looking to elevate their level of critical thinking through learning and growing. Subscribers enjoy a number of resources, and since we're funded solely by our subscribing audience, we have no motivation or reward to censor or suppress information. And we're not going to use fear to try and sell you anything.
what you see herein is a practical application of everything we've learned during the 4 years it's taken to create this solution. The problem we've solved is this. Corporate media's extreme profits are driven by advertiser dollars. And when that advertiser's products are toxic, and that advertiser's profiting from externalizing the true costs of their actions to you, then you're left unwittingly funding their profits with your life.
Tragedy and Hope was designed to circumvent the tragic flaw of the publicly traded corporation, whereby you, our subscribers, take the place of advertisers in the funding of the publication. Therefore, it's in our best interest to serve your best interests. And that is what we mean by Tragedy and Hope being our common ground.
The homepage is meant to be simple and straightforward, and anytime you find yourself realizing the value of the services we provide, you can click right here to get started. Now, if you're less sure, there's also a free trial register button up here at the top. So let's just do that and register. See that? Clean, simple, no hassles, and you're in. Now you can see that the menu's expanded to show additional tabs, so let's start clicking on the tab marked the magazine.
TragedyandHope.com hosts the world's first online flip-page multimedia magazine created to empower you, sharing the text, audio, video, and links necessary to become organized and informed above the mainstream.
I like to go ahead and make it full screen by clicking right here, and then go over here to choose a background. Click here. There's the park, the beach, and the office. Let's go to the park. That's perfect. Starting from the left, you can make the magazine regular size. You can fit it to the page. You can zoom in, zoom out. Full screen, of course. There's also a low quality version for subscribers with low bandwidth requirements or dial-up. And there's also a button to turn the background sound on and off, which is quite convenient. We created this prototype issue to illustrate the various areas in which we realize corporate media cannot meet the needs of our audience. They literally can't afford to show you this stuff. So this premiere issue represents the ideas divided into 16 categories, each with 2 topics, demonstrating the various ways that we can sidestep the panic of our own world and work directly on realistic, healthy, and sustainable solutions. You can turn the page by grabbing the corner like this, or you can use these buttons to conveniently navigate by clicking. The first 30 pages or so were written to memorialize the ideas upon which we were inspired to create the full 180 pages of our demo magazine. So let me give you a quick tour of how the features work. Tragedy and Hope is the first magazine to be able to offer you audio, video, and text as a way to elevate your perspectives beyond what mainstream media can afford to offer you. To play the video, you click here, and then here to play. You click here to pause, and you can click here for full screen. And we've made it so you can listen to the video while you flip pages, or you can turn it off as you continue exploring. Going back to the main site, let's click on a tab which reads Tragedy and Hope TV, or TNH TV.
Tragedy and Hope TV is our own private version of YouTube without the restrictions.
It's where our subscribers can upload audio interviews and video clips which are not found on YouTube or have been censored from YouTube. We've set a 2 GB limit on videos, and we can extend these in the case the subscriber needs it. We can make our own rules. So this is a valuable and strategic resource for subscribers to share videos and audio interviews. The next tab over is what we call the brain.
No other media organization offers a research map, let alone a model which is as comprehensive and extensive as this.
This is probably the most valuable resource to our subscribers, if not the most useful, outside of the magazine. Now, when Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web, it was a godsend to be able to link data all over the world and give people access. But it was really only for nerds because it was hard to use. When Mark Andreessen launched Netscape to surf the internet, it was a blessing which we would eventually all learn to love and use in various future forms. Today, we've employed a technology which links data into a browser. What I've built here is a prototype model containing about 3,500 people and events throughout history, providing a unique perspective, a window, if you will, of interconnectivity of our existence as human beings and history itself. Pretty much anything anyone needs to know about either is or will be in this model, at least as far as politics, economics, religion, philosophy, mathematics, history, and other major areas of history go. The thinking behind it was, if you're on the internet, and it's a safe bet that you are, then you're probably looking for information, which is literally everywhere. The internet's a really great start, but it's not the best at sourcing and organizing the information you really need. Tragedy and Hope is the logical extension of the internet, whereby our service organizes and presents information in a meaningful context, and thus you're able to make more informed decisions and increase your social, physical, and intellectual wealth. Information's only power when it's organized, and Tragedy and Hope organizes useful information to help you find the answers to your biggest questions, to solve your greatest challenges. It's not valuable. It's necessary and invaluable because it can help you survive. The next tab over is the Tragedy and Hope community, bringing us full circle to explore the tragedy and the hope through our social network community, which you can access by simply clicking here.
The Tragedy and Hope community is a place where people can interact and engage in intellectual discussions, sort of like a virtual water cooler, where people can gather and share information in a space which inspires critical thought and respectful debate. This provides a fear-free environment for our subscribers to come together to explore and discover the solutions that exist and require our conscious, constructive participation in order to be realized.
This is where our subscribers, guests participating at the invitation of subscribers, and our affiliate partners share daily news, events, videos, audio interviews, books, blogs, groups, forum conversations, chat discussions, and just about any and every type of electronic media communication, giving our subscribers the cutting-edge tools we all need to learn and grow beyond the challenges we face together as a group. Here in the Tragedy and Hope think tank, we're discussing solutions which already exist and how to get this information into your hands so we can unite and create constructive change which reflects a sustainable and independent lifestyle. And that wraps it up for the quick tour of the benefits of subscribing. This is the first in a series of Tragedy and Hope how-to videos created to help our subscribing audience get the most for the least, and learning that working together on common ground to progress our understanding of the world is an invaluable activity that we're all proud of sharing as we grow as individuals. Before we can solve our problems, we must first outgrow them. Tragedy and Hope, your life in balance, because you're subscribed to a higher awareness.
Thanks so much for your time and attention. Tragedy and Hope is the only media network with a brain and a heart, because we're powered by you, not corporate interests.
we can realize happiness, not just pursue it.